Now, you would stand here. I want to talk a little bit about Gearick here. This individual is going to be my future cadet commander. I've known a lot of cadets through the program. Actually, my son was a cadet in this program. And I have to say, if I had to pick out one cadet that shines to me, now they're all special. Everyone's special in their own little way, kind of like that Barney song, we're all special. But this individual cadet, the reason I say that this one here, this cadet, stands out is because there is not an activity that goes on that he doesn't volunteer for. And if he's not able to volunteer, I know about it. We have search and rescue training missions. These are missions where we go somewhere and we train. And we had one that was graded by the Air Force. See, the Air Force tests us out. Even though we're an auxiliary of the Air Force, we're in uniform, we follow everything in the Air Force, they are our bosses. And they test us. They do this and make sure that CAP is up to par, and we are. We have passed every test that they've given us. But the last greatest search and rescue that we had, Gearick Watt showed up. Now, remember I talked to you in a little bit at the beginning that our members tend to, all hours, holidays, during all sorts of time, it was his birthday. And on his birthday, he decided to help the Parkersburg squadron get a grade A rating. So he stands out. He goes to the cadet encampments. I cannot say enough about cadet. In fact, we had a search and rescue, real search and rescue exercise. Now, for those who did go to the search and rescue, and I won't talk too much about it right this second, but we had a real search and rescue. I put out the call, grueling hours, Parkersburg, West Virginia, drove hours, uphills, downhills, all sorts of stuff, and I made out a call, and that call was answered by many of you. But, in addition, was this cadet. He volunteered to go out there and help find him. Now, I thought it was so special that I wasn't going to put him in a van so he could drive 3 hours. I put him in a plane. And flew him out there. And then he had to fly back, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the plane landed okay. You know what the difference between a good landing and a great landing, right? A great landing, you get to use the airplane again. And he had a great landing. So let's talk a little bit about his achievement. The grade of Cadet Tech Sergeant is the 6th enlisted grade of the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program. It is most often known as Cadet, is referred to as Cadet Tech Sergeant. The rank of cadet, at this rank, cadets are usually flight sergeants, but also can serve as element leaders instead. In the case of shortage of senior NCOs, a tech sergeant may actually act as the squadron's first sergeant. Along with his achievement, he's also earned the Captain Eddie Rickenbacker Achievement. Little ribbon there, little colors, kind of can't see it, it's kind of yellow and white. But I thought it was something interesting about this Captain Eddie Rickenbacker. He lived from October 8, 1890 to July 27, 1973.